All right, well, we got our good friend Tajere Southwell from the Monogram Design Center up in New York back with us today. Always good to have you.
Thank you.
All right, well, we're going to do a little French toast. We got just your basic baguette here, nothing fancy. Just going to do some thick slices, not too thin when you're doing the French toast. All right? French toast, basic ratio, 1 cup of cream to 1 egg. Cream in there is good. Get the sugar. Let's go in with the cinnamon.
All right.
Just a little bit. And good old-fashioned Kentucky bourbon. All right, well, let's get these soaking.
Thank you, Brian. All right, Chef. So now we're going to work on our griddle top, and we're going to put a little clarified butter straight down the middle, about 2 tablespoons or so. And we want to spread it out. And we're going to put our baguette French toast straight on there. And we're going to press it down just a little bit with our spatula. Clarified butter is basically when you take a nice small pot of your favorite unsalted butter and you put it on the stove for about 20 minutes or so, and you let it cook, and then you let it set, and you take all the milk solids off, and you're left with pure butter fats. So you can use that at high temperatures because it won't smoke and it won't burn your food, and you won't have that nasty tasting butter on your food. Now we got a nice brown, even color across the whole baguette.
Well, you know, French toast is great. I'll eat it anytime, but we got to give it a little distinction. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So we're going to naturally start with some butter. Cool. That's unsalted butter. So let's get a little cherry in there. Just going to warm them up. We're going to need a little bit of brown sugar.
Can't go wrong with brown sugar.
A little bit.
Not at all.
Now, Brian, I love fresh vanilla. A lot of people use extracts. Right. I want you to get some of that in there.
You got a vanilla bean there, and it's got all those little bitty vanilla bean seeds. But we're going pretty quick here, so we're going to take the back of a knife, and we're going to scrape out all those seeds.
Look at that.
Now, do you want the pot in? I like throwing the pot in. You can pick that out later.
If you're going to do anything on French toast and you're in Kentucky, use a little bourbon. So let's get that in there. Let's get a little bit of orange, kind of give it a little balance. And this alone would be darn good.
That sounds good.
But you know, we're used to eating a little syrup with our toast. So let's get that in. I want a little of that natural character in there. Let's make sure we don't get that. Ready? Real simple, right?